We're about to take you on a visual journey through time, unveiling the incredible stories behind each snapshot. Get ready to change your perspective completely. In 1925, photographer Henri Manuel captured a poignant moment in Paris, a banquet honoring French soldiers who had suffered grievous injuries during World War I. The faces of these veterans, marked by scars and resilience, spoke volumes about the human cost of war. The banquet served not only as a gesture of gratitude, but also as a stark reminder of the physical and emotional toll of conflict. Manuel's photographs immortalized these veterans, preserving their stories and highlighting the enduring spirit and sacrifice of those who served their country during one of history's most devastating wars. In 1934, American singer Al Jolson famously portrayed a black man in the film The Bar of Wonders. His performance, using blackface makeup, was controversial even at the time, reflecting prevalent racial stereotypes and attitudes in American entertainment. Jolson's role highlighted the era's complex and often problematic portrayal of race in popular culture, sparking debates about cultural appropriation and racial representation in film. Despite its historical significance in early cinema, Jolson's portrayal remains a contentious symbol of racial insensitivity and the ongoing struggle for authentic and respectful representation in media. In Berlin, 1925, Dr. Hines introduced a controversial rejuvenation treatment involving injections of fluids extracted from live hairs. This unconventional therapy, coupled with ultraviolet radiation and gymnastics, aimed to promote youthfulness and vitality. Despite skepticism from the medical community, the treatment captured public interest and underscored the era's fascination with novel approaches to health and wellness. Dr. Hines's experiment reflected the early 20th century's pursuit of innovative medical solutions, amidst a backdrop of scientific exploration and societal curiosity about the possibilities of rejuvenation and longevity. In 1921, a poignant moment unfolded as a blind World War I veteran celebrated his marriage. Against the backdrop of post-war recovery, this union symbolized resilience and hope amidst adversity. The couple's commitment embodied the spirit of perseverance and love amidst the scars of war, highlighting the challenges and triumphs faced by veterans returning to civilian life. Their story resonated deeply, reflecting a generation's determination to rebuild and find happiness, despite the lingering shadows of conflict. It stood as a testament to the enduring human spirit and the power of love to overcome hardship. Meet the Eiffel painters. In 1932, a team of painters undertook the monumental task of refreshing the Eiffel Tower. Scaling its iconic structure, they meticulously applied coats of paint to rejuvenate its metal framework, ensuring its enduring splendor against the Parisian skyline. This routine yet daring feat not only preserved Gustave Eiffel's architectural marvel, but also symbolized France's commitment to preserving cultural heritage amidst modernization. In 1939, France witnessed its final public execution by guillotine. Amid somber crowds, the blade fell for the last time, marking the end of an era that had long symbolized justice and terror. The event signaled a shift towards more private and humane methods of capital punishment, reflecting evolving societal values and sensitivities towards public spectacle. On April 17, 1943, the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Spencer achieved a historic victory by destroying the Nazi submarine U-175. This pivotal moment in World War II occurred during the Battle of the Atlantic, a crucial campaign for controlling supply routes. Spencer's successful engagement not only safeguarded Allied convoys, but also underscored the courage and determination of American forces in combating German U-boats. The incident highlighted the pivotal role of Coast Guard vessels in maritime warfare, contributing significantly to the eventual Allied victory in the Atlantic theater. The Gadget was the code name for the first atomic bomb, tested on July 16, 1945, in the New Mexico desert as part of the Manhattan Project. This pivotal event marked a turning point in human history, showcasing the immense power of nuclear technology. The successful detonation of the Gadget paved the way for the subsequent use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, hastening the end of World War II. It also initiated the nuclear age, shaping global politics and security dynamics for decades to come, while raising profound ethical questions about the use and control of nuclear weapons. In a touching moment captured in history, 8-year-old Freddie McIntosh is pictured wearing a sun protection suit. His delicate skin, sensitive to daylight due to illness, required special care and protection. This poignant image reflects the challenges faced by individuals with medical conditions, affecting their skin's tolerance to sunlight. It also underscores the importance of innovation and adaptation in healthcare to improve quality of life for those with unique needs. Freddie McIntosh's story serves as a reminder of resilience and the human spirit in overcoming adversity with practical solutions and compassionate care. In 1933, amidst the vibrant city of Berlin, a daring circus performer captivated audiences by showcasing a spectacle unlike any other, an aquarium car filled with menacing crocodiles. This daring act combined the thrill of circus performance with the allure of exotic animals, mesmerizing onlookers with its audacious blend of danger and spectacle. Against the backdrop of a rapidly changing Germany, the spectacle symbolized both escapism and the audacity of human daring, offering a glimpse into the extravagant and adventurous spirit of entertainment during the interwar period. During the chaotic evacuation of Saigon in 1975, an American evacuee, desperate for a place on the last chopper out of the U.S. Embassy, punched a South Vietnamese man. This dramatic scene encapsulated the urgency and tension of the moment as thousands sought escape from advancing North Vietnamese forces. It underscored the human desperation and the stark choices faced during the fall of Saigon, a poignant symbol of the end of the Vietnam War and the dramatic evacuation of American personnel and Vietnamese allies from the city. Job hunting during the 1930s, amidst the Great Depression, was a daunting challenge. With widespread unemployment and economic hardship, finding work meant navigating long lines at job centers, often futile. Many faced bleak prospects, resorting to day labor, soup kitchens, or migrating in search of opportunities. The era reshaped labor dynamics, prompting government intervention and social programs. It highlighted resilience amid adversity as individuals and families coped with the harsh realities of unemployment and economic instability, shaping societal attitudes towards work, welfare, and the role of government in economic recovery. In 1967, during the Boston Marathon, race organizers attempted to prevent Catherine Switzer from competing, asserting it was a men-only event. Undeterred, Switzer defiantly participated, becoming the first woman to officially finish the race. Her courageous act challenged gender norms in sports, sparking a movement for women's participation in marathons and athletics. Switzer's milestone not only symbolized perseverance and equality, but also catalyzed changes in sports policies, paving the way for future generations of female athletes to compete at elite levels. Her legacy remains a powerful testament to breaking barriers and achieving historic milestones in sports history. In 1936, amidst a sea of raised arms performing the Nazi salute at a public event, a lone man defiantly stood with his arms crossed, refusing to conform. His solitary act of resistance spoke volumes about courage and conviction in the face of tyranny. This powerful image encapsulated the defiance against Nazi ideology and symbolized the struggle for individual autonomy and freedom of expression during a dark chapter in history. His stance remains a poignant reminder of the human spirit's resilience against oppression and the enduring importance of standing up for principles in the face of adversity. In 1931, Mafia boss Joe Masseria met his demise on the floor of a Brooklyn restaurant, clutching the ace of spades. His assassination marked a turning point in New York City's underworld power struggle during Prohibition. The notorious Ace of Spades photo became iconic, symbolizing the violent and ruthless nature of mafia rivalries. Masseria's death paved the way for the rise of new crime syndicates and leaders, reshaping organized crime in America for decades to come. His legacy endures in the annals of mafia history, where intrigue and violence intersected in the shadowy underworld of 1930s New York City. In the year 1900, children's playgrounds were beginning to emerge as essential spaces for urban recreation and development. These playgrounds aimed to provide safe environments where children could play freely and learn social skills through interaction. Often featuring swings, slides, and climbing structures, these early playgrounds reflected a growing awareness of the importance of play in child development. They also served as community hubs where families could gather and children could enjoy supervised activities. marking a shift towards urban planning that prioritized child well-being and recreation in rapidly growing cities around the world. In 1947, Las Vegas was a burgeoning oasis in the Nevada desert, transforming from a small town into an emerging entertainment capital. It was characterized by a handful of iconic hotels and casinos, such as the Flamingo and the Golden Nugget, which drew visitors with promises of glamour, gambling, and nightlife. The city's allure was fueled by the legalization of gambling in 1931 and the influx of post-war prosperity. Las Vegas in 1947 epitomized the American dream with its neon-lit streets, showgirl performances, and the beginning of what would become an unparalleled destination for entertainment and leisure. Amidst the tumult of World War I, a Scottish piper in traditional kilt and regalia stood resolute on the battlefield. His haunting melody echoed across the trenches, offering a poignant contrast to the chaos of war. The bagpipes served not only as a rallying call, but also as a source of courage and solidarity for his comrades. This image encapsulates the bravery and cultural identity that soldiers carried with them amid the horrors of battle, symbolizing the resilience and spirit of those who served during the Great War. Hitler in lederhosen. In 1927, Adolf Hitler made a notable appearance wearing traditional Tyrolean and Bavarian attire known as lederhosen. This distinctive outfit, comprising leather breeches, reinforced his image as a populist leader rooted in Germanic cultural heritage. Hitler's choice of clothing aimed to resonate with regional identities and bolster his political appeal among rural and conservative factions. The symbolism of his attire underscored his efforts to align himself with traditional values and national pride, marking a pivotal moment in the construction of his public persona during the interwar period in Germany. In 1961, against the backdrop of the newly erected Berlin Wall, poignant scenes unfolded as families gathered to share moments of joy and hope. Despite the barrier's formidable presence, loved ones found ways to connect, lifting newborn babies high above the wall for relatives on the other side to see. These emotional gestures underscored the profound human desire for connection and unity amidst political division and separation. The images of babies held aloft became symbols of resilience and love, transcending the physical and ideological boundaries imposed by the Cold War era. In 1898, the Michelin Man made his debut as a charming yet robust figure made entirely of tires. Created by the Michelin brothers, Andre and Edouard, this iconic mascot was originally designed to represent the durability and reliability of Michelin tires. With his jovial appearance and distinctive physique made of stacked tires, the Michelin Man quickly became a beloved symbol of quality and innovation in the automotive industry. Over the decades, he evolved from a simple advertising character into a cultural icon, recognized worldwide for his role in promoting Michelin products and emphasizing their enduring performance and safety. In 1913, amidst the bustling streets of urban America, child bike messengers played a vital role in delivering messages and parcels with speed and efficiency. These young riders, often equipped with bicycles adapted for carrying goods, navigated through crowded city thoroughfares with agility and determination. Their contributions were essential in facilitating communication and commerce during a time of rapid industrialization and urban growth. Despite their youth, these bike messengers embodied a spirit of resourcefulness and responsibility, demonstrating the early emergence of youthful entrepreneurship and mobility in early 20th century America. In 1962, amidst the streets of a bustling city, a compassionate individual took on the role of caretaker for stray dogs. The unsung hero of the urban landscape provided food, shelter, and affection to these abandoned animals, often overlooked by society. Their selfless acts of kindness not only improved the lives of the stray dogs, but also highlighted the importance of empathy and animal welfare in a rapidly changing world. Their efforts symbolized a quiet but significant commitment to compassion and community responsibility, resonating with those who valued the well-being of all creatures, no matter their circumstances. In 1918, an early precursor to the modern food truck emerged, serving as a mobile dining option during World War I. These makeshift kitchens on wheels provided essential meals to soldiers and workers in various locations, offering convenience and sustenance during wartime shortages. These early food trucks reflected innovation in culinary logistics, adapting to meet the needs of mobile populations and contributing to the evolution of street food culture. Their role highlighted the practicality and adaptability of mobile food services, laying the groundwork for the vibrant food truck industry that would flourish in later decades. In 1928, Conrad Veidt's portrayal of Gwynplaine in the film The Man Who Laughs inspired the iconic character, the Joker. Veidt's haunting performance as a disfigured man with a perpetual grin became a visual and thematic blueprint for the Joker's appearance and demeanor. This silent film adaptation of Victor Hugo's novel showcased Veidt's ability to blend tragedy with menace, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and future creators of the Joker character in comics and film. Veidt's portrayal remains a cornerstone of cinematic history, influencing the enduring legacy of one of pop culture's most complex and compelling villains. In 1932, on Roosevelt Island, New York, a remarkable program saw women in prison learning to shoot. This initiative, amidst the economic hardship of the Great Depression, aimed to provide vocational skills and boost confidence among incarcerated women. It represented a progressive approach to rehabilitation, offering practical training and empowerment through marksmanship. The program not only equipped participants with new skills, but also challenged traditional gender roles, illustrating the evolving attitudes towards women's capabilities and opportunities during a transformative era in American history. In 1939, Welsh spiritualist Colin Evans staged a sensational display of levitation in London. Utilizing an infrared camera and the cover of darkness, Evans purported to levitate by jumping up and down, capturing the illusion on film. This elaborate hoax captivated audiences and fueled public fascination with supernatural phenomena during a time of uncertainty leading up to World War II. Evans's stunt, though debunked as a clever manipulation of technology and perception, underscored the allure of mysticism and the boundaries between reality and illusion in the realm of spiritualism and paranormal investigations. Soviet cryptographer Igor Guzenko, 1945. In this photo, he hid his face for an interview with Sol Pet from the Associated Press. Guzenko worked at the Soviet embassy in Ottawa and fled to the West in 1945. He brought more than 100 classified documents and information from the Soviet spy network in Canada. 29 spies were arrested and convicted afterwards. Guzenko received an impressive reward, a mansion and political asylum. In 1915, soldiers of the British Royal Horse Artillery showcased remarkable teamwork and skill while mounted on pack horses. These horses, renowned for their obedience and trust in their handlers, enabled soldiers to perform impressive maneuvers and tricks. This included intricate formations and displays of coordination that highlighted the bond between horse and rider under challenging wartime conditions. Their feats underscored the versatility of pack horses in military operations, serving not only as transport but also as vital companions in the theater of war. In 1930, Italian traveler Attilio Gatti made headlines with an extraordinary expedition into the Belgian Congo. Accompanied by 2 hired pygmies, Gatti ventured deep into the jungle and succeeded in capturing a gorilla. This daring feat captured the imagination of the public and underscored Gatti's adventurous spirit and determination to explore remote and challenging environments. The expedition highlighted the cultural and scientific curiosity of the time, as well as the complexities and ethical considerations surrounding wildlife expeditions in Africa during the colonial era. In a daring display of aviation and athleticism, Ivan Unger, a member of the Flying Black Gnats, and Gladys Roy were photographed playing tennis on the wings of an airplane in flight. This remarkable feat captured the imagination of the public during the early 20th century, showcasing the adventurous spirit and innovation of aviation pioneers. The image symbolizes the era's fascination with aviation stunts and the growing popularity of air shows as entertainment. Unger and Roy's daring act on the wings of a flying plane exemplifies their courage and the excitement of pushing the boundaries of human capability and aerial spectacle. In Ocean Park, California, circa 1930, a uniformed mob of smiling humanoid mice gathered for an early meeting of the Mickey Mouse Club. This charming scene captured the enthusiasm and camaraderie of young fans dressed as their favorite character, Mickey Mouse. The club's formation marked a cultural milestone, reflecting the widespread popularity and impact of Disney's beloved cartoon character during the early years of animation and entertainment. The image symbolizes the enduring legacy of Mickey Mouse and the joy he brought to generations of children and families around the world. In a historic feat of aviation, Commander Richard Byrd, adorned in a specially designed leather helmet and mask, embarked on a daring flight over the North Pole on May 9, 1926. Alongside pilot Floyd Bennett, Byrd used a Fokker FVR/3M tri-motor monoplane named the Josephine Ford for this ambitious journey. The duo set off from Spitsbergen, Norway, and successfully made the round trip of approximately 1,360 miles in just over 15 hours. This monumental achievement marked a significant milestone in polar exploration and showcased the advancing capabilities of aviation technology. Byrd's flight over the North Pole remains a celebrated event in the annals of exploration history. During World War II in the 1940s, 2 African-American GIs posed with personalized artillery shells, humorously dubbed Easter eggs for Hitler, capturing a moment of levity amidst the grim realities of war. This photograph, taken around Easter time, symbolized the soldiers' resilience and determination, as well as their unique way of contributing to the fight against Nazi Germany. The image highlighted the crucial role of African-American soldiers in the war effort and their spirit of defiance and humor in the face of adversity, serving as a powerful reminder of their bravery and the diverse contributions to the Allied victory. In 1934, Vienna, Austria, witnessed a significant mobilization of the Heimwehr forces, a paramilitary group with nationalist leanings. Under the command to be ready for action, these forces were deployed throughout the city, prepared to quell any disturbances. Armored cars patrolled Vienna's main streets, underscoring the heightened state of alert and tension. This mobilization occurred against a backdrop of political instability and social unrest in Austria during the interwar period. The presence of Heimwehr forces and their readiness for immediate action reflected the government's determination to maintain order and control amid the volatile political climate of the time. In 1945, a haunting yet hopeful image emerged as Jewish prisoners were liberated from a death train near the end of World War II. These trains, part of the Nazis' brutal deportation system, transported countless Jews to concentration and extermination camps under horrific conditions. The liberation of these prisoners by Allied forces marked a profound moment of relief and survival. Emaciated and traumatized, the survivors' faces reflected both the immense suffering they endured and the sheer joy of freedom. This poignant scene symbolized the end of their harrowing ordeal and the broader collapse of the Nazi regime, serving as a powerful reminder of resilience and the enduring human spirit.